Hi, Kien. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today.
Yeah, you're welcome, Nick.
I just wanted to jump on a call with you and just get some insights into your experience of being part of our mentorship program. You've been with us for a year now, coming on to your second year, so it'd be quite nice just to learn how the past year has been for you, just get some first-hand insights into your whole experience of working with us and how the whole mentorship program has really, I guess, benefited or enhanced your trading journey over the last year.
Yeah,
Before we get into things, do you want to just briefly introduce yourself?
yeah. My name is Kien, and I'm from the United States in California. I do a lot of construction, solar, energy efficiency work. So I'm pretty busy on that side of it, managing my own company. And then I love trading. It's a hobby. So, I do that on the side. And, yeah, I try to get better at it. And I did get a lot better progressively, with the Gold and Silver Club and, learning a lot of like the way, what's called a different way of trading.
Yeah,
you know, um, more insightful and stuff. So
excellent. So before you joined the Golden Silver Club, did you? How much trading experience do you have?
I have I've been training for like 7 years, but at the same time, like not as insightful and knowledgeable as the 1 year that I joined.
Oh wow.
Like that, yeah, that 1 year I joined just like really opened up my eyes because like the way, the Golden Silver Club, they trade is like the information is like you playing like with the house, sort of.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And- and- Instead of playing as the players, the casino. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. And I think you've just made a very, very powerful point there. There's two sides to trading, as you've just briefly kind of touched upon. There's the way the professionals trade in the banks and the hedge funds, and there's also the way, I guess, the other side of the market trade, the retail traders. There's a whole contrast. There's that 99% of retail traders who literally get nowhere. They put a lot of time, effort, money into obviously trading, but unfortunately they're following the wrong processes, the wrong strategies. Things like outdated technical analysis strategies, gimmicky technical indicators, things that do not even work in these markets. And that's pretty much where they are. They're kind of stuck in that whole kind of way of trading. And you've kind of described it as kind of being in a casino, almost kind of gambling. It is kind of gambling. If that's all you're using, you are just gambling. And then you've got that top 1%. That the top 1% who are absolutely crushing it in these markets, generating six, seven, eight figure, returns. They utilize much more of a data driven process, the same way we trade here at the Gold and Silver Club, similar to how a trader would trade in a bank or a hedge fund. They utilize a research driven process. That's the way the professionals do it. And that's why, they're in a completely different league to how the other 99% of the market, the retail traders trade. And you've kind of mentioned it. You spent the last 7 years not making any progress, not having
Yep.
any success
Yes. Yes.
in
Yes.
these
Yeah.
markets, and then you've come aboard, worked with us for a year. You've completely transformed the way you trade. You've transformed your results. You've achieved more in the last year than you have in the last 7 years. And that all comes down to the process,
Yeah.
the way we've taught you to trade the same way as a professional would trade in a bank or a hedge fund, and helped get you out of that bottom 99% into that top 1%.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
So, what was it that got you interested in the Gold and Silver Club and made you want to come aboard and be part of our mentorship program?
So I found you guys on YouTube. Like I was just scrolling through videos, like educational videos, and then you guys came across. And at that time, I was trading like commodities already, like silvers and stuff, futures contract and stuff. And I was like, and I kind of monitor, like the video that, you guys post on YouTube, like a little short video, every, 2 days, and
Yeah.
I kind of track everything because I'm, everyone is skeptical, right?
Yeah.
And all these clubs and stuff, and I'm just tracking like, you guys' progress, and I'm like, wow, this is freaking amazing, and that's when I apply.
Excellent. And I love what you said about tracking our predictions over several months and just being absolutely mind blown with how pinpoint, precise, and accurate we are with our calls on the commodity markets. And something interesting when we do talk to individuals and we ask them why they applied to join our mentorship program, we hear that a lot. Almost 10 out of 10 times, people are like, we've been tracking your predictions on your videos over, it could be several weeks, several months, maybe sometimes longer, and they've just been absolutely blown away with how accurate, we're calling the market tops and bottoms with pinpoint precision. And I think that in itself is a huge, huge, huge compliment. And we've been putting videos online for over a decade now, and our track record is all transparent, it's all documented, and it speaks volumes. And I think what you just said there is a huge, huge compliment, and I really do appreciate that. It's really nice to hear.
Yep. You're welcome.
Excellent. And as you know, the way a mentorship program is designed is very much designed for any individual with any level of experience, whether
Yes.
that's a beginner, an intermediate level trader, or more of a seasoned trader to really come aboard, pick up the way we trade and start to see immediate results
Hmm.
in their trading. There's a lot of exciting
Yes.
and valuable features of the mentorship program, from the ongoing live webinars, access to our live trade ideas, access to our
Hmm.
research and data intelligence, which itself is super valuable, but also a very much a personalized approach as well. We like to get to know each and every one of our clients, understand their goals, their expectations, what they're looking to
Yes.
achieve through trading, and also put together a very personalized mentorship and development plan to help them to really maximize their results from working with us. How easy did you find it to really come aboard, pick up the way we're trading, and start to see results?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Like the mentorship, like Phil would kind of walk me through, like the cool thing about it is that, like you get a call from, an actual person, not just like in a chat room, you know,
Yeah,
and then we would talk out to see our experiences and get to know each other.
yeah,
And then that's when we kind of like break it down, be honest with each other, like where we at, so what we need help on. And then, Phil would like, like guide you towards it. Okay, here, like this is what, we should do, like what
yeah.
kind of analysis you guys use, what kind of like charting, or what, and how you guys get your approach. So it's pretty darn fascinating.
That's definitely amazing. Obviously, it's very much, you've kind of experienced it. It's very much, I guess, a family feel here. We know each and every one of our
Yes, yes, yep.
clients. We've got a very personal relationship with them, and we spend time. We want to really understand where they are. Where I guess where the struggles or challenges have been, and how we can really help turn that around and really help them. Really kind of transform their results. And when we do talk to a lot of our clients, they actually describe the Golden Silver Club as just part of their life. It's something that they probably couldn't live without.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, I think it just kind of it just kind of it's a really nice group, a nice community, and it's got that kind of family feel.
Hmm.
Well, we all know each other, and I think we're all accessible as well. So I think that just kind of makes it extra special as well.
Yes, 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 yeah. It was great to see everyone post up, like their results and stuff, and you know what they accomplished with the Golden Silver Club. It's pretty motivating.
Yeah,
See someone
definitely.
buy a Ferrari or someone like actually go to Antarctica. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That was
yeah.
like the bucket list. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, so many people have had life-changing experiences, and obviously you're part of the group. You get to see the
Yes.
testimonials, the success stories,
Hmm.
firsthand. There's so many people just sharing their achievements, their success, and it's so good, when you can see that impact that you're having. And obviously, you
Yep.
mentioned bucket lists, for example. It's not just about the money, but it's what trading, it brings into people's lives. It could be choices, it could be new
Yep.
opportunities, new possibilities. For some people, it's freedom to do what they want, when they
Yes.
want, with whom they want. But it's quite nice, when you can see, people being able to actually use trading as a vehicle to achieve, new and exciting, I guess, achievements, in
Yes.
life. For some people, it might be being able to go on a dream holiday, maybe buying a dream home, maybe buying a dream car. For others, it may be the ability to obviously leave their
Yes.
job, set up a business, do something they're really passionate
Hmm.
about. And for other people, it might be early retirement,
Yep.
or being able to not work, being able to spend time with their loved ones and being able to make money from
Yes.
anywhere they want. So I think, yeah, it is
Hmm.
nice when you can have that impact. And obviously, when you kind of get that feedback, back from people, obviously it's nice
Yep.
to kind of see that kind of that change. And obviously for the rest of the group, it's inspiring as well. So obviously
Yes.
there's no limitations to trading. Obviously you can take it to
Hmm.
where you want. And the really nice thing is we're a group of like-minded
Yep.
individuals. Everyone wants to be a better version of themselves. And as that famous saying goes, success breeds success. Your network equals your net worth. Who you surround yourself with
Yes, yes,
is
yes,
the
yeah.
person you ultimately become. And it's quite nice. The whole group is very inspiring. Everyone is trying to lift everyone
Yes.
up to that higher level, play at a higher game, and achieve more. And it's just beautiful the way the whole group works. And it's just a fantastic environment to
Hmm.
be part of.
Yep, exactly.
I was going to ask you, after joining the Gold and Silver Club, how soon were you seeing results?
I would say probably after the second week.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first 2 weeks, I'm just like kind of like joining the club and just like learning, what I'm saying, see
Mm,
how everything works.
yeah.
After that, then once Phil's, get a trade in, and then I kind of analyze it myself too, with dues and all that stuff, and to justify it too, so I can be very sure, and then start seeing results like right away, because the trade is just not a trade, right? But the trade comes with a risk management, which is very important,
Yeah.
and that's where the result comes, So and we take profits, because
Yeah.
back then when I trade, I don't take profit. Like I either take the whole thing or I just let it go sour, which is like the worst way of trading. But here, we actually take, profit off table, and then we slowly scale and let it run, let our winners run, and then, start protecting, our position too. So yeah, definitely I see progress in like after the first 2 weeks.
That's amazing. And as you know, behind the scenes, we've got a huge research team who are the engine behind a whole research driven trading methodology. They utilize a lot of clever processes from things like artificial intelligence, data science technologies, just to really allow us to know where the money is flowing, where the opportunities are, what to buy, what to sell, but also be very pinpoint precise with our entries, our exit points, how long we hold positions for as well. Basically gives access to institutional level of data and intelligence which is not available to the
Yep,
retail market. So, this has ensured that we have a very high success rate in the markets. I know based on our data, our win rate at the moment is 92%. You said earlier on you like to track all the stats and
yep,
based on your own observations, how accurate would you say that is in terms of our win rate?
yep. I would definitely say it. Yep, I definitely agree. The winning to losing ratio is like pretty impressive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Amazing. So, can you tell me in terms of monetary terms what you've been earning on a monthly basis working with the Gold and Silver Club?
I've been doing pretty good. I would say like almost like my previous salary,
Mm,
you know, because when I started with like 100,000.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
um, my average return with field trade was
mm.
probably like average like close to like 10,000
A month, yeah.
a month.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's impressive. 10,000 US dollars per month. So that's 120,000 US dollars on an annual basis, which is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a 10% return on
10%.
$100,000.
Yeah, of course, yeah, of course, yes. That's better than what the banks are paying, right? Banks, any kind of
Yep.
savings account,
Bank don't pay
etc.
nothing.
Exactly, yeah. And what's been your best single month? So in terms of monetary gains, what's been the biggest amount that you've banked in a single month?
There was a month I was up about 40,000.
Wow.
That was that was with the silver.
Mm,
That was with a silver trade, and I think it was the copper trade, silver and platinum. Yeah, platinum trade when
yeah.
it was just like rocking. That was a crazy. I forgot when it was, but dang, that was freaking amazing.
Yeah. And it is, I mean, if you look at obviously the kind of numbers you've kind of quoted, obviously the way we trade, it's fairly, as you know, it's discipline, it's low risk, but there's just huge upside
Hmm.
potential in these markets right now. Obviously, in terms of some of the metals, like you mentioned, like
Yes.
palladium, platinum, for example, some of the risk to reward ratios, you could, whatever you put down, you can make back easily, 8 times, 9 times, ten
Yep.
times.
Exactly.
So it's not
Yep.
impossible to make money in these markets, and you don't have to even take huge risks. You don't have to even be aggressive. You can be
Yeah.
super smart. Super low risk, but just the upside potential is absolutely huge. And obviously, it's the ranges. We're seeing anywhere between 500 to 1,000 point ranges across certain markets
Yep.
and some of the base metals and even the energies. There's like 2,000 point ranges on a weekly
Yeah.
basis. So
Yeah.
it's not impossible to generate some incredible results on an ongoing week by week basis. So in terms of obviously the results you've achieved, talk me through on average how much time did you invest on either like a daily or weekly basis to achieve those results?
Let's see. I would say I put in about an hour per day.
Yeah.
Basically, and even on a weekend too, because the market don't stop.
Yeah,
So
yeah, definitely. So obviously
yep.
at the end of the day, it's low time commitment, right? So you don't have to invest huge amounts of time
Yeah, it is
to
low
achieve
time.
big
Yeah.
results. You can definitely be invest a minimum amount of time and still achieve some incredible results.
Yeah.
While I think of it, something I find absolutely fascinating is you'll put in a maximum of an hour a day to achieve over 10,000 US dollars a month, six figures,
Yeah.
on an annual basis. And there's people who actually work in a job which they absolutely hate.
Yeah.
They're working 40 hours, 50 hours, 60, maybe 70
Yeah.
hours a week, right? And they're not even earning that much money on an annual or even a
Yep.
monthly basis. So it's just completely just fascinates me that what is
Yeah.
possible. And
Yeah.
again, there are no limitations to
Yeah.
trading,
Yeah.
and you're showing it. You've proved it. And at the same time, you're running a business, right? You're working long hours in your business, but still at the same time you've
Yeah.
managed to create an income on the side through trading, which is in excess of six figures, which is absolutely
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
That's definitely amazing. In terms of the way we trade here, it's known as research driven trading. I touched upon it
Yes.
briefly before, but we utilize a lot of things from
Hmm.
artificial intelligence, there's data science processes, there's a lot which actually goes into
Yep.
our methodology just to ensure that we can be very accurate in these markets. We're trading exactly the same way as a trader would trade in an institution. It's an institutional way of trading, which we apply, which helps give us a huge edge in these markets. How have you found our approach compared to what you might have done previously?
Oh, it's way different, and the result is amazing because like back then I do a lot of technical analysis, and to be honest, the market it understands that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always like, why am I always on the losing side? Like I'm getting in here, it's a breakout,
Mm.
but it's like like you would think it's a bullish breakout, and then it freaking reverses, and then
Yeah.
bam, it turns bearish, and it just keep going down, 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 down. Here it's different, like
Mm.
I see that they're going to silver because they understand that
Mm.
approach. They understand what the bank is trying to do,
Yeah.
right? And basically like like getting in at like very low risk place where everyone is fearful
Yeah.
instead of like playing those like technical. To be honest, like once I joined a Golden Silver Club, I can see that technical analysis it works probably like before. I thought it works like around 60, 70%. No, it works probably like 10% at max.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, if it was that
Yep.
simple that, anyone could go draw a few lines on a chart,
Exactly.
just use a bunch of gimmick indicators and just shed loads of cash, then
Yep.
everyone would be doing it. There'd be no world poverty. Everyone would be a billionaire. But unfortunately,
Yeah. Exactly.
it's not that simple. I mean, there's two different worlds. Like I'm sure you know now. There's the way the professionals trade, and there's the way the retail market
Yep.
trades. And unfortunately, a lot of retail traders, well, the majority of retail traders, I guess it's not really their fault, but it's just obviously the information that's out there is mainly technical based information, and obviously that's what really, I guess, puts them in the bottom 99%. They never hardly make any money in these markets. It's almost one of these vicious kind of cycles where they're just kind of spinning their wheels, kind of going around,
Yeah.
mixed results. And obviously, there's that top 1% who's really making serious money from it. And obviously, it comes down to the process, right? It's just, if you change your thinking, you're going to change your results. And that's what
Exactly.
we're trying to do, really. We're trying to obviously,
Yep.
make this more of a level playing field. So, give everyone that advantage, give access to that information, that institution level information that's going to completely change the game. And I think obviously you've seen it. You've come aboard, you've taken aboard the
Yep.
information, the data, everything we're giving you, and you're seeing it, right? You're seeing the results. It's been a complete transformation
Yep.
for you. So that is definitely good to hear. In terms of obviously the mentorship program, there's various different features. As you know, there's webinars, there's our trade ideas,
Yep.
research, support, mentoring. There's so much, we do. Out of all of these different services, one of these features is your most, either your most valuable or your most favorite feature.
I think it's the webinar.
Yeah,
I think it's the webinar, and then I would say the second is going to be like the the week look ahead
yeah.
that you guys post up. Basically, like kind of like, give us an idea, like what we're gonna look forward to,
Hmm.
and then yeah, those are very to me very very important and very helpful.
Excellent, excellent. And if you could choose, let's say, three words to describe your overall experience of being part of the Golden Silver Club, what would they be?
Hmm. I would say mind blowing. Hopefully that's one word.
Yeah,
um, you know, very empowering
yeah,
and so much wisdom in there.
yeah.
Like so much to learn. You know.
Amazing.
Yep. And I really feel warm and happy in there. It's not like those other clubs where it's like, okay, this guy do a trade, you just follow him, this and that. And here, like you really get help. Like why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like because no matter what you do, the most important thing is why.
Hmm.
Like how. Like you got to break it down. And here it breaks it down for you. It's very transparent.
Yeah, I think the key thing really is our goal is to obviously help people become well-informed, well-educated traders. At the end of the day, anyone can go
Hmm.
get information from anywhere. But obviously, if there's no thesis, there's no reason behind why someone's taking that trade, you're pretty much
Exactly.
gambling. You might as well just go to a
Exactly.
casino, right? And just
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
so
Yep.
yeah,
A lot of chat room or group that I joined is technical. It's kind of speculating price. It should do this. It should do that. Like what's your thesis based on it? Just because of daily technical analysis. Here it's very different. Because we actually get like insight. Fund management, the fund manager positions. Or the net long, the net short, how many percent. So we have engaged with a lot of information out there to help us out. These are like a cheat sheet in a way.
yeah,
Pretty
definitely,
cool.
definitely. Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's definitely amazing. So you've already kind of touched upon it. There's hundreds and thousands of different trading education companies out there. But what would you say makes the Golden Silver Club unique and sets us apart from the rest in the industry?
I would say the mentorship. Like I join a lot of clubs, and basically they they don't really call. Like you just basically email them or just chat with them. And to actually like have Phil call you. You know what I'm saying? And like kind of seeing where you at, and keeping up to like date with you and seeing your progress
Mm,
and seeing what he needs to do to help you more. That right there, makes you feel like very important. Like and it makes you feel like you say, like a family,
yeah,
like you guys are actually trying to help us out, what I'm saying? Not just like here to just, give all these information and we're just going to trade, what I'm saying? But you guys are actually trying to help us out to, have us become better, trade ourselves. It's kind
definitely.
of like teaching us how to fish. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. No, our number one asset for us in our business is obviously our clients. At the end of the day, your success is our success. So you invest in obviously coming aboard to work with us, and obviously, it's mutual, right? We invest in your success as
Yep.
well, and I think that's what people really love, about the Golden Silver Club, and that's why with huge retention rate, 96% retention rate, and people don't want to leave because they feel really well looked after, they feel supported, they feel part of something special.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've worked with us for a year, going into your second year now, and as you already know from so many of those testimonials and success stories which we're getting on a day-to-day basis, that working with the Golden Silver Club, it's had a huge impact in so many people's lives in so many different ways. But what would be good to hear from you is how has working with the Golden Silver Club impacted your life?
Um, it definitely got my trading a lot better.
Hmm,
Um, and basically a whole down payment on a house,
yeah.
which I bought a house in Texas,
Wow.
in January
Yeah.
and closed it, so yeah,
Yeah.
pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's amazing. And what a huge impact working with the Golden Silver Club has had on you in the last 12 months. And what a transformation from where you were when you first started with us to where you are right now. You've
yes,
literally, within the last 12 months, you've created multiple streams of income. You've actually gone on
yeah,
to actually triple your wealth. You earn a six-figure salary through your business. You're now
Yes.
making six figures through your trading, and you've taken
Yes.
your trading profits from the last 12 months and then invested that
Yep.
into real estate, which is obviously going to earn you capital growth over the
Yeah.
long term. So you've
Yeah.
tripled your wealth in the space of 12 months, which itself
Yes.
is absolutely, absolutely incredible. And what an inspiring
Mhm.
journey. It just goes to show anything is possible, and
Yep.
absolutely, absolutely amazing
Yep.
what you've achieved.
Exactly.
And just one last question. Is there any message you'd like to give to anyone who's listening in right now, who's maybe considering joining the Gold and Silver Club, but maybe they haven't decided, or maybe they're sitting on the fence right now? Is there any last words you'd like to say to
Yeah.
them?
Yeah. I would say if you're gonna join, you won't regret it. The results is pretty amazing, and it's just the learning, the wisdom that you get out of it too. Which makes you a better trader. And I would say, yeah, like, go for it. Like, it's going to be worth it.
Mm,
I tried so many other places. Like, it wasn't worth it. I kind of stopped after a couple months here.
mm,
I went all the way, and
mm.
I would say, yeah, if you really want to do this, I would say this is like where the least stress that you can, have trading, having, like the Golden Silver Club behind, backing you up, like an army, what I'm saying, all the data information and approach, and basically and being there with you too anytime you need help, guiding you through it. you know it's amazing.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. And Kien, thank you so much for taking the time to join me today and sharing so many of your valuable insights into what it's like being part of the Golden and Silver Club mentorship program. I've really enjoyed talking to you, and thank you so much for your time. And for myself and the whole team here at the Golden and Silver Club, we look forward to continuing to work with you for many more years to come and helping you to achieve new levels of wealth and success in your trading journey ahead.
Yeah, you're welcome, Nick. You're welcome.